Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. I am przzyfied, and welcome back to the FusionFall retro playthrough that we are doing on this channel. And I'm very excited for this episode because the past is out. Yeah, the past is finally out. We released all 36 levels. You can complete the game 100%, and that is what we are going to do with the rest of this playthrough. I'm going to record some of these parts. I'm going to keep them uploading consistently, and we are going to get this bread. So we can go to the past now. Perfect. But there is one more mission that we haven't finished, and that was just added in this patch 2, which is why I'm talking about it in this video, because if you just logged on and went straight to the past, you might have missed this mission, because we added one more mission into the future. It's not that difficult. It's in fact probably the easiest mission in the future, but it was in the original game, and we did restore that. So it is from Mandark M80, who is new. He's a new NPC we just added here, or I guess he was in the game before, but we re-added him because they added him in a build after this one. Let me take a drink there. Let's start off with Meet Mandark. 4 nanos acquired. New mission. Speak to Mandark, the world's greatest genius. He will explain how to repair the time machine. He is a genius after all. Which is true. So we're going to run over to Genius Grove. I am going to cut the video in a second, because obviously you don't want to watch me run to Genius Grove the whole time. But I just wanted to talk just a little bit about the update. As you can see, the Mandroid relocation unit is no longer there, because everyone now knows that Samurai Jack and Mandark are in their respective spots. And yeah, that's all I want to really talk about. So I'm going to cut the video to Genius Grove, and I will catch you guys when I get there. Alright, we are back, and we are in Genius Grove now, and we're going to turn in this quest. The quest is over when you talk to Mandark. It's a really simple quest. But mission complete. Seek the robot called Larry 3000 to repair the time machine. So says Mandark, the world's greatest genius. And then the time machine still requires repair. Allow me to offer a solution. You must find the time-traveling robot Larry 3000. Well, that would make sense if we didn't already do those missions in the previous parts. But if you are playing through the future on a new character, it will like fit into the plot, and it will make sense. So that's all perfect and cool and fun. So, what are we gonna do now? It looks like we have nothing else to do. We've finished all of our missions. And I think it's time for us to go to the past. I think it is time. So, let's hit this crispy time machine now button. And we have teleported to the time machine. We are ready to go to the past. I'm very excited for this, guys. So, let's talk to all of the characters we've helped out and have helped us out throughout the game are here. They're gonna, send us off. It's a very awesome experience. Computer says all systems are operational. Let's talk to all of these characters and see what they have to say.
What is it?
Mandark says, remember, when you get back to the past, tell him you couldn't have done it without Mandark. Ha!
Get out of my sight.
Buttercup says, go and give Fuse a couple kicks in the butt for me. Well, you bet we're going to do that, Buttercup, especially.
What can number 5 do for you?
Number 5 says, say hi to Dex when you get there.
That's
And
okay.
we'll certainly remember to do that for you. Larry 3000's head is just here chilling. It is moving, which is really cool. I don't know if you haven't watched Time Squad, Larry can like talk when his head is detached because he's a robot.
Hiya, pal.
Eddie says, you get time travel sickness? I'll sell you a paper bag for cheap. In true Eddie fashion. Samurai Jack says, the path of the hero is never easy, but I see within you the strength to save this world from destruction. Eduardo says, adios, my favorite friend from the past. You go now and make these yucky monsters go bye-bye. And we gotta make sure we do that for Eduardo. We gotta save the future. We gotta save our friends here. Number 2 says, you're gonna do great. Make us proud. I promised myself I wouldn't cry. Aw, number 2. Aw. I think I went through these in a previous part, but I'm gonna do it again. And the time machine is now fully functional. It's now time for you to return the past. So, now it is time for us to teleport to the past. And it's time to pick our guide. So, before this episode, I did count down. I went through all of the comments, and I accounted for not only comments, but replies to that comment and likes. And it was really close. If you guys watch my stream, you already know who I'm going to pick. But if you don't watch the stream, twitch.tv/przzyfied. I stream every weekend. It's not Mojo. I'm playing Mojo on my GM character. My GM Prizzy, if you see him in game. He's using Mojo. It is not Dexter, because on stream, I am using Dexter as my guide for my stream character, Tej1Z. It is between Ben and Double D. And let me tell you, from when I counted it, it was like anywhere between 3 and 10 comments separated these two. It was very, very close. And I got like a couple hundred comments. So there was a lot of input. And I'm really excited to say, because he is my favorite guide, we are going with Double D. He did win. I not only accounted for the comments, by the way, some people like messaged me privately and said, hey, I would like to see you pick this and this, which is fine. I know not a lot of people people sometimes don't want to comment and have their profile be public or whatever, which is totally fine, I understand. But after counting all of the votes, Double D did win, and I'm excited because he's my favorite guide. I really hope that didn't sway you guys to vote, because I'm going to play all the guides anyway. It's just what guide we're playing first. So we're going to do Double D. And let's go to the past. Let's do it. Woohoo! We're looking at the past, boys. Let's go.
Are you there?
And we get our Blossom Nano mission right away. And we're in Sector V. We are in Sector V. It is awesome. Sector V, the past. Look at that. And we have a mission right here. I believe this is our Double D guide mission. Also, real quick, in the future part of this game, not in the future like in the, but you know what I mean. In our parts for the future, I went through each mission one at a time. I'm definitely not doing it for the past because that would take forever and it would be very, very boring. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to do as many missions as I can, but I'm just going to do the ones that make sense for the time. I'm going to try to take as many as I can and just like see where it goes and just like play it like I normally would play it. But I am going to read through all the dialogue just because I know a lot of people don't take the time to read it. So I feel like if you guys watch this playthrough, you guys will get to read all of the dialogue in the game.
Looking for a mission?
So Ranger Ralphie, he is our guide correspondent for Double D for this first part of the game. And he says, "Don't be a drip." Oh, sorry, I'm drinking some cream soda right now. Double D needs our help. Number 2 just ordered a bunch of ice cream from Eddie to use in his ice cream guns. If we don't get it to him fast, it'll melt. Uh-oh. So is this a timed mission? Yes, it is. Oh, we got 3 minutes. We got 3 minutes to deliver this to number 2. Luckily, number 2 is... Actually, I have time. I have time. Hold up.
It's me.
This is Sector V. Let's explore a little bit. We got time. This is the scamper. I'm going to make sure I register here so I don't forget.
Stop by again soon.
But yeah, this is Hero Score Sector V. It's similar to the future, except the treehouse is floating now. So in order to get up there, we have to take this jump pad and fly on up there. Like all those guys just did in front of me. Here we go. So let's talk to number 2.
Want a mission?
Don't be a drip. Perfect. Oh, thanks. I need to get this ice cream loaded into my tummy. I mean, our weapons right away. And it didn't melt at all. You must be a speedy speedster. Well, thank you, number 2. I'm glad you appreciate, you know, my quickness, my speed, my absolute agility. But he also has some missions for us. But we're not going to take these right now because there are a couple other ones I want to grab first. Especially because I'll talk about Master of Disaster because of how it just launched. But Double D says, "Wow, good job. You got skills. I might need to put those to work." Let me register these monkeys. And also, Ranger Melissa has some
I may have a mission.
missions for us. They're called the Nano Project. These are really easy, so I'm going to get these out of the way. She says, "Some really smart kid scientists are working hard on improving the nano creation process. Can you ask number 2 if he'll part with one of his helmets?" And then, similarly, can you go talk to Blossom? She's right here on the Trails platform. We need an item to help improve the Blossom Nano. So, the Nano Project, or there's other missions similar to it, are basically to teach you where the NPCs are. As you can see, Blossom's here, number 2's here. And we're going to be improving the nanos, so we're going to get some nano creation items from these guys, and theoretically, they're going to send those back to the lab with Dexter or whoever, and they're going to make sure our nanos are even better than before.
You ready for a mission?
So let's grab this from Blossom. She says, "Sure thing, anything to beat Fuse. After your mission, you can join us getting ready for our picnic." And that's what we're going to do right now, because Blossom's Picnic Panic is a mission that we can get. And this is one of the ones I'm going to take. She says, "I'm planning a picnic for the professor, but Fuse's giant bugs have destroyed the picnic area. Can you help me fix it while I get everything ready?" We sure can.
Okay, bye-bye.
And then also, number 2, he says, "Sure, I got a spare helmet. Take this one. Stop by whenever you'd like, and maybe I can teach you a thing or two." And I think we're going to do that, because we're going to do helping number 2, part 1 of 3. And he says, "Sneaky spawns are trying to terrafuse the K&D treehouse. Let's fight."
Good luck.
Who doesn't say let's fight? Like, number 2, let's scrap right now. Bam, bam, bam. But he wants to help us. He wants us to help fight the sneaky spawns, which we can definitely do. So we can go turn in these 2 quests right here.
I may have a mission for you.
Oh, I didn't even read that. Oop, my bad. But she said, good work, number 2, so smart, thanks for the help. And then she says, thanks for getting Blossom's Haribo. This should really help our Nano research. I think the other one was similar. But I speed through this game a lot, so I have to, like, make sure I don't, like, skip through the important dialogue. But now we have room in our mission inventory, so we'll grab Master of Disaster. The reason this mission is challenging is because of the fact that it's timed. You have to defeat 8 Caterplugs, and everyone is doing it now, because everyone just made their characters and the patch just came out. So we're going to try our best to do this. I might have to cut the video, and like put in the part where we actually do it, but maybe we can find like a group or something. It would be a lot easier. He says, I can't get in touch with the Candy Jungle Outpost. I think Fuse is tampering with my communications dish. I need someone to go out and check on it, which we can definitely do after we go turn in Don't Be a Drip to Ranger Ralphie. Because we actually get the Urban Ranger bandana from this mission, and I'm a big fan of the Urban Ranger set. And I love the Urban Rangers. I love Ed, and Eddie. So you already know we're definitely gonna equip this when we get it.
Looking for a mission?
Double D says he's extremely impressed with your ice cream delivery prowess. Add the kids next door to our list of satisfied customers. Great work. Perfect. And then of course he has 2 more missions, but he says, hey, we make a great team. For your dynamic display of delivery dexterity, I hereby bestow upon you this Urban Ranger bandana. Wear it with pride. I love the alliteration. I love the set you just gave me. And let's see what advanced combat is. Number 2 is complaining that the ice cream man was gone. I suspect he ate it. And now he's having problems with monsters. Can you help? We sure can. We get the Urban Ranger flip-flop for this one. The Urban Ranger set, of course, is the first guide set that you get for having Double D as your guide. But we are going to put on the Urban Ranger bandana. I'm gonna put on the bank robber mask too. I think that looks kind of cool. That looks kind of cool. Not gonna lie. But yeah, let's continue on with our mission. So we have to defeat 6 sneaky spawns. We have to go to the North Picnic area and find the communications dish. So we can do this one first because it's over this way, while the other 2 are over that way. I also am gonna try to keep these videos like relatively like not an hour long. I'm gonna try to stick between like 20 and 30 minutes probably for each part. So I have a timer going, and we might not make a lot of progress each part, but I don't want the parts to be too terribly long, so you guys have like, you know, so it's not boring to watch, you know, because I want each part to be like a relatively decent size. But I'm interested in how many parts do you think this whole series is going to be? Because I'm not doing each mission one at a time. I am reading the dialogue, which does take a little bit, but I am going to try to do as many as I can. I'm multitask a little bit. There we go. We got 6 sneaky spawns. I'm proud of you. Come back for a reward. But yeah, if you guys have any, I'm gonna go do this part now. The communications is. If you guys have any guesses as to how many parts this series will be, I am gonna try to keep the parts in between 20 and probably 40 minutes, just for like the whole concept of, you know, how long the episodes are going to be. But if you leave a guess in the comments, I will, at the end of the series, whenever that happens, because it's going to be a while, I will see if anyone actually got it right. And I might do a little bit something special for you if you do. So, let's see. Communications Dish 1, Master of Disaster. Just as I thought, the dish had been tampered with. Okay, so we got to kill the Caterplugs and get a... Actually, I'm going to multitask this one because I know how these missions go. I'm going to go to the North Picnic area, because after I go to the North Picnic area, I also have to kill Caterplugs. And he says, the circuit board is missing. I bet Fuse's freak stole it. Can you get it back? And we sure can, but I'm going to go check in at this waypoint, because... Also, no one's really killing the Caterplugs right now. So it might be a lot easier to do this mission than I thought it would be. But let's do this. Fill in the picnic area hole. Look at these holes. Can you make it look nice, or at least less like a war zone? And then we have to kill 5 Caterplugs. And she says, that looks better, but there are too many Caterplugs. Can you get rid of 5?
Are you there? I need this.
Okay, we got the damaged circuit board. We still need to take out 2 more. Ooh, I got stunned. I forgot monsters can stun you. Especially Caterplugs. So make sure you guys watch out when you guys are fighting Caterplugs, because they can hit you with a stun, and you can't do anything while you're stunned. You can't use a nano power. You can't attack. So sometimes you just gotta Also, Eduardo's being is probably very helpful for this. I just need one more bug. One more catterbug. There they are. I'll use Drain on them. Okay. So now I got to deliver that to number 2. I got to return to number 2 a couple of times. So I'm going to go to the South Picnic area, which is right here. I also need to invest in some nano potions because number 2, I'm going to be using number 2 a lot to run around. I really like movement nanos a lot. Like, combat nanos are fine, nanos that you can use in combat, but personally, I think movement nanos are my favorite. So, in this playthrough, you'll probably see me. I'm going to try to use as many different nanos as I can in this playthrough. So I'm going to switch out, like, the ones I use a lot, or I'm going to try, at least. But I'm going to try to use, like, movement nanos a lot, just because those are my favorite. So now we can head on back to the treehouse. We got to talk to number 2 for a couple things. We got to turn this mission into Blossom.
Are you there?
She says, "Great work, we can finally have a picnic. But where's Professor Utonium?" Well, come back to the house. So, Professor Utonium did not show up to the picnic, unfortunately, and we don't know why. So, we're about to find out.
Ready for a mission?
"Thank you for helping us get ready, but without our guest of honor, I don't feel like having a picnic." Aww. Well, hopefully we can find out why Professor Utonium didn't end up making it.
Awesome work.
But she says, "Thanks for making the picnic look nicer. Let me know if you see the professor."
See you later.
And I think we will probably see the professor pretty soon. A little bit of a spoiler, but he is in this game. Alright, so number 2, we have 3 missions turned into him. Let's do helping number 2. Because that is one where we actually, like, finished the mission. And he says, "You got those spawns before they can do any real damage. The Candy Treehouse is safe, at least until lunch. We'll get someone to stop them until dinner." Number 2. You goofy guy. Turn that in. He says, "Nice going, pal. Let's break for lunch early." Number 2's always down to break for lunch. So for advanced combat, this is where number 2 said that his ice cream ammo's missing, and it's probably not, but you know, we'll figure it out. "I'm so glad you're back. I accidentally ran out of the ice cream ammo you bought." Burp? I can't burp on command. I would actually burp on command to make this like sound better, but unfortunately I cannot. And he says, "Can you please help me take care of the caterplugs in the area?" "Thanks." "Well, we sure can." And then let's do Master of Disaster. Oh, it didn't update his dialogue. "Oh yeah, thanks. I'll have it fixed in a jiff. A little solar here, a little mustard there, some chewing gum. Perfecto. Better than new. They won't be able to break it this time. Awesome." So, did number 2 really eat all that ice cream? Wow. I mean, number 2 does eat a lot of ice cream. That is what he does. Defeat 8 caterplugs. I'm actually going to not do this one right now. I'm going to go put this back in the dish. Because, after I put this in the dish, I have to defeat 8 caterplugs, and I'm timed. I think I have like 2.5 minutes. So I might as well do them both at once. But we're going to sneak through these sneaky spawns. As far as I know, there aren't too many people over here. It was really crowded when we first launched. I'm going to see if this guy wants to group, because he looks like he's going to take out some caterplugs. Oh, he ran away. Alright, let's see. None of them have respawned yet. But, oh, actually, I know exactly what I can do. Watch this. Here's a secret trick. I'm going to do the mission. As you can see, I have 3 minutes. This is a secret little sneaky. Let's say there are too many people over there. There weren't really, but I'm going to show this off for the sake of example. Let's say there are a lot of people over there, so they could not... You just couldn't take out all the spawns, or all the caterplugs in time. What you can do is go all the way over here. You'll have time, because you have 3 minutes, so it's going to take about like half a minute to run over to this fountain over here. If you remember where the shock tanglers, were in the future. Caterplugs spawn here, and there are a lot less people over here. Normally. I mean, this dude's chilling, Mr. Xavier. But we can definitely, like, try our hand at trying to take these all out now. You'll have plenty of time. You do have to, like, hustle a little bit, but hopefully we can get this on the first try. And I see number 3 right there. There's our 3rd caterplug. We have about 2 minutes. And we have 3 done. Here's number 4. I was on stream. I did this one on stream back when the game like initially dropped, and man, was it difficult because everyone was doing this mission, man. Oh, I pulled out my. I didn't. Okay, so we got 5 there. I'm gonna use Eduardo to get 6. Also, if you guys have Eduardo with Drain, Drain actually reaches farther than your basic attacks do. So if you wanted to attack a Caterpillar from range, you could use Drain and like aggro it from a distance, so that you like confirm that is in fact your. Oh, here he is. Like that. So I just took that from. I mean, no one else was going for it, but I still grabbed it, and we can grab our last one right here. And that's number 8. And we did it with a minute to spare. Number 2 says, thanks, I knew I could count on you. But it was probably a lot harder to do it when the game first came out. I am recording this like a day after. And he said, you did it! Fuse's minions are toast and the dish appears to be working. But on the first day, man was it hard.
Incoming message.
Ranger Ralphie says, come back to Hero Square and I'll reward you. So it looks like we got a couple of missions done with 1 stone, which is awesome. And I think I have to do helping number 2, I believe. But for now, we have. I think we're almost done with Sector V. Way to go with the communications list. We fix it together. Man, I love teamwork. I love working with the KND. Excellent work. We make a great team. We can take helping number 2, part 2 of 2. Have you tried out the Scamper? The shabby camper actually makes perfect emergency rescue mabobs. Check it out. Yeah, so this mission, I think we have to repair the Scamper, and we also have to. We can also like learn about the Scampers if you missed it in the future. But let's head on down to Hero Square because that's where the Scamper is, and also where Ranger Ralphie is, and he has our Gucci flip flops. Gucci flip flops. Hey, also, I totally forgot about this. For a limited time right now, the Suspicious Time Traveler appears in Hero Square. And you can buy the time travel or the Clockwork set for free. If you guys don't remember what the Clockwork set was, this was given to all players who had purchased the game when the game went free. This was kind of like your thank you for buying the game. You got the Clockwork set. It did come with a hoverboard, but unfortunately the hoverboard isn't in this build, so we can't give it out because it doesn't exist in this build. But you can buy the whole set for absolutely free. So come on down to Hero Square if you guys haven't, and buy the Time Traveler set before it goes away.
Looking for a mission?
Sure enough, number 2 ate the ice cream ammo before he could use it. Well, thanks for helping him out. We need to keep the K&D in our customer file. Gracious. The K&D really use a lot of ice cream ammo, but that's what keeps Eddie in business. Good work. So we're really helping Eddie out here. Let's open some crates and see if we got anything good. I didn't mean to equip that. But we also probably could use like a better weapon than the lightning gun. Now that I think about it. But I don't know if we have any ones other than some melee weapons and the boomsticks. We need like a rifle. We have 4 boomsticks. I gotta sell those real quick. But, oh, I guess we have the crane cannon. We have the crane cannon. I just haven't been using it. I forgot about the crane cannon. But, awesome. Okay, so let's go over to the Scamper for helping number 2. Yikes, the Ultra Magno Beetles are getting ready to attack the Scamper. Well, it looks like we gotta go and take care of that. So, the Ultra Magno Beetles are over here by the, there are some like over on the other side of the map, but I personally like to go over here to the, what's it called? The Candy training area. Because, I don't know, there's just more over here. It's always fun to go to the Candy training area just because it's not like, it's not infected in this time. It's infected in the future, but not the past. So it's really interesting to like look at, I think. It's one of the cooler areas. But we got him. Thanks. Feel free to try out the Scamper whenever you like, so we can turn this quest into number 2 now. Whew, this is gonna be a fun game, dude. So what's really cool about this is that I've actually, contrary to what you probably would believe, I have never actually finished FusionFall. I have only made it to around level 19, 20-ish, and then I stopped playing. Or I didn't stop playing, but I just kept making new characters. So I always like made a new character, deleted it, and the highest I ever got was like 19 or 20. So anything after like Mandark's Nano mission is going to be basically completely new for me. Especially because a lot of it I like forget over time and everything. Like these early missions I remember quite a bit, but once we get like later into the like the outskirts and downtown and the wilds, I don't remember a lot of the missions. So it's going to be really fun to like go through this. Use the Scamper anytime you need a fast transit. Remember, you have to register at your destination first. Make sure you tie your shoes. I'm not sure why you threw that one in there, but it's always important that you tie your shoes, so make sure you do that. Good work. Remember, you need to register at your destination first before you can use the scamper. So, yep, if you guys want to use fast travel, just make sure you register at the place you are and at the place you're going to go. So you have to go to both. So you can't just, like, have a free trip to the Darklands, basically. Helping number 2, part 3 of 3, probably the last mission we're going to do in this part. But he says, we got a problem with the scamper. One of those nasty Ultra Magno Beetles stole the scamper's flange delimiter. Without it, someone could get hurt.
You can do this. See you next time.
So I'm going to keep it real with you, Chief. I don't know what a flange delimiter could possibly be. Like, I have zero clue. Also, before we go to do this quest, I'm going to, where is the battery guy? Battery operator? There he is. Or she. It's a she. I'm going to buy some nano potions. I don't know how many I can buy, 52. And I'm completely out of money now. But I have 5,200 nano potions. So, nano potions are very useful. And I definitely recommend, like, spending money on them. And I'm also going to sell a lot of this stuff that I don't need. Like, I don't like the clown mask at all. I'm not going to need that. I'm going to keep the lightning sword just because it's cool. I don't need this or this. I think I already have my sweatshirt. No, I don't. No, I'm wearing it. I'm going to sell all these. I can sell the boomsticks. I'm never going to use them. I can sell these shoes. I can sell the proton boots. The practice stick. I got to put on the Gucci flip-flops, though. Shout out. Hashtag Gucci flip-flops, baby. Now we got our Gucci. I love how we have 2 toes, but, you know, that doesn't even matter. It does not even matter. But let's head on out.
Number 2. Zoom.
They remind me a lot of Johnny's sandals. Or flip-flops. I think he wore sandals or slides. I can't remember in the show. But we gotta go take out some more Ultra Magno Beetles. And the cool thing about nano potions is if your nano gets low on energy, you can just hit C. Just like Computers is telling me right now. You can hit the C key, and it will automatically use potions to fill your nano stamina, which is very, very useful. Especially for, like, heal or run. And it looks like we got it. And number 2 says, that's it! That's the flange delimiter! Put it back in the scamper. So we gotta run back to the scamper over here. But yeah, I think this is the last mission we can... Oh no, poor dude. Poor dude. I gotta save him. I got you, bud. I got you. I don't see what your name was, but I got you. I don't want him to get defeated by that spawn. I want him to get killed. But I think that's all the missions for level 4 in Sector V. So once we turn this in, I'm going to end the part here, and we can, next part, we're going to go on to Blossom's Nano mission, and we're going to get a new Nano. I'm very excited for that. Scamper. What a relief. The Scamper's safe again. I mean, if you can't trust a huge camper to fly you safely to another area, who can you trust? What a great point. What a great point you make. We're going to put this back in the Scamper. And you did it. You make a good inventor. Yeah, we are really good at, repairing, aircraft like that. That's good. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this part. This is going to be where I end today's episode. Next part, as you can see, we only have 1 mission left, and that is Lame Imitation. We're going to go to Pokeoaks North. I'm not normally going to save the Nano mission for last, so don't worry. It's just that in this part, we never actually went to Pokeoaks North, so it would be, like, out of the way if I went to, like, do the Nano mission just out of the blue, because all the missions were kind of, like, in Sector V, you know? But normally, I will try my best to... It doesn't matter where the Nano mission is. I'm not going to try to save it for last. I'm always going to try to just do the missions that I can and try to get through the game as fast as I can while still making sure I make it entertaining and I make it nice and I read everything I need to read. So, thank you guys so much for this, all the support, guys, especially that Everyone Is Here video I uploaded yesterday. Or I guess it wouldn't be yesterday. It would be a couple days ago at this point. But thank you guys so much for all the support on that. I had so much fun making that video. Oh, man, it was awesome. I think that might be the best video I've ever made, personally. Just the amount of fun and the amount of cool stuff I made for it, and just how good it is, dude. But thank you guys so much for all the support. If you guys are enjoying this series, please make sure you leave a like, just so I know I can have confirmation that you guys are enjoying this, and I shouldn't waste my time making more. Also, hit that subscribe button, guys, if you want, so you guys can be updated. Sorry, I have a stutter, but you'll be updated when I upload new parts and any other kind. I'm going to try to get more episodes, not just for the retro playthrough. Incoming Transmission podcast is coming back. We're bringing back everything. I'm going to do some more extra videos like the Everyone Is Here video that I think will be really fun to watch. So make sure you guys stay tuned for those. If you guys ring that subscription bell so you guys get like actual notifications whenever I get a or whenever I upload a video. That would be amazing. Make sure you comment that down below that you have rung that bell, because I will shout out 3 of you who did. And speaking of that, for the last video I did, which I believe was the Nano tier list at this point, I'd like to thank Jordan, I'd like to thank Fusion Loop, and I'd like to thank Mr. Puffy for turning on notifications. You guys are amazing. Anyway, that's it for me, guys. Take it easy on the rest of your day. I will see you guys next time with another part of the FusionFall Retro Passes Out playthrough. And I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy. Peace.